A lot of times we talk about strategy, it can get kind of murky about the differentiation between what's a strategy and what's a plan. This whole, strategy versus tactics. You probably hear some of this bouncing around inside your company, or you certainly, if you read about business, you read business books or anything like that, you'll hear this distinction. And it's an important one to think about, particularly in the context of an IT strategy, because really an IT strategy doesn't speak to the what for how you're going to solve problems. It's really more about the how you're going to leverage technology generally to meet or help the company meet its business strategic goals, right? So it's going to be more general, right? It's not going to have specific types of technology solutions. It will be much more around what are the problems that we need technology to solve for us to be able to meet that company strategy. An IT plan, now we're talking about tactics, right? Now we're getting into the what, right? And that's where you'd get specific about the types of cloud infrastructure you're using, maybe even the types of, if it's a network plan, you're trying to understand, you're trying to reevaluate your connectivity plan for your remote locations because you've had a lot of problems with outages and that's causing disruptions in your business. You might want to get into specifics about, well, what are the various ways we could solve that problem? What are the options from a technology solution, and then narrowing down on what those are. That could be, an old school DMVPN plan, and I'm going to nerd out here for just a second, an old school DMVPN plan versus an SD-WAN model. I said I'd never talk about SD-WAN, but I just did. But we're in the technology plan tactics side. This is where you would address it, and that's the kind of plan that your CEO does not need to see. He wants to see the IT strategy with costs attached to it to solve problems. How you solve it is really your job.